Usually what happens for these things is these boards, they don't have that big of a heat sink on them. If one piece of dust gets on any one of these heat sinks, the chip will stop mining, and because it's overheating, and it cuts the whole board out. So typically I just take my board out and I'll blow it off. There's some caked up dust on these things, causing the thing to overheat. Little bitty particles of dust. Air blowers doesn't take that off. You gotta scrape it off with a Q-tip or something like that. Be real careful, don't pull on these heat sinks or anything. I mean, I'll even use a really dull knife and just kind of touch it just to get the little stuff off, but you don't want to touch any of them solder joints and scrape any of them or scrape the board at all. All these little resistors, you got to be real careful not even to touch those because they'll come off, and then your board's really gone. I'll go in there and just kind of knock the dust loose and then blow it off again. Then the dust is clear, and it gets caked up on there from the moisture in the air. It's only these ones on the end right here, just these ones on the end. Those are the only ones that cut out. You can see in the logs on your miner. Basically what it comes down to is that, or it's overheating because the fan can't ramp up any higher and the temperature in the room's too high. Those are the two reasons that I've noticed that my T9 will cut out. The smallest amount of dust on this T9 boards will make them cut out. The T9 Plus doesn't do that. You can have a lot more dust on those and they keep going.